Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be asking the question of which Ninjago villain team was better, the lineup from Day of the Departed or the Council of the Crystal King. Of course, not all of Crystallize is out yet, so this video will be based on what we've seen so far, including part 2 clips that have been revealed. The first thing we'll be taking a look at is which team is more exciting, which team has a better lineup of characters. So for the Day of the Departed team, we have these guys here, and my favorite characters from this team were Pythor. Chen was pretty good. They also did a good job with Moro, I think. But there's also weaker characters here. Sebakai and Kozu were never really the best villains, and all that's going for them here is nostalgia. Kozu especially is more or less just a walking rock, and I mean that not just literally, but in terms of his personality. So my thoughts on the Day of the Departed team is it's pretty good, but not the best. And honestly, I can't really blame them because there weren't more characters to choose from back then. They did the best they could here. Yang as a leader though, okay. He's never really been the best villain, and he definitely isn't here. In the special, Yang just kind of sends each villain to do his own thing. And this is definitely less interesting than having the villains work together. So that was definitely a missed opportunity, all because Day of the Departed was too short. There's also the question of how the villains come back. Yang just kind of revives them, and okay, it's whatever. They just come up with a bunch of new plot stuff to justify it, but I guess it works. It's just not great. On the other hand, we have the crystallized lineup of villains. I'm very excited to see Asphira and Pythor back. Pythor is the only character who is in both of these teams, and that's pretty cool. Questionable characters, Mr. E, don't really know if there's much more to do with him. And as I said before, Ruby, very concerned for how her story will play out. But as for Pythor, Vangelis, the Mechanic, and Asphira, good choices there. So far, Ruby has kind of led the council, and she's been very cool as the mysterious Kabuki mask person who recruits each member. Later on, we'll see the Overlord, and if it comes down to him versus Yang, the Overlord is definitely better. And these villains do work together. We see this in this episode 13 clip. They fight alongside each other. And also in episode 12, they have interactions. There's some very interesting relationships here that I would love to see explored more. I also love the way that the council is assembled. It happens gradually over the course of several episodes, and we see each villain individually being recruited. Overall, it feels very sinister and mysterious, and I love that. It also helps that most of these villains were already alive, so their returns feel very natural. The last thing I want to say is I love that the council has villains from the early seasons, the middle seasons, and the newer seasons. It's a great blend of villains from different eras. So if you couldn't already tell, I believe that the Council of the Crystal King is the better villain team. The villains themselves are more interesting, and I also like that they interact more. What I really enjoy about Crystallize is it's going back to these past concepts and trying them again and making them better. For example, the Oni story. The council has been really good so far, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone you know, share your thoughts as to which team is better, and I'll see you guys next time.